All right. Please press get rewards to receive your rewards. Yes, this is one of those things where at least it's kind of like Azure Lane, where you'll be completing challenges randomly by doing basically anything. But remember, this is an English release now. This is a fully translated English release, so we can actually see what the fuck the challenges say. So how soon will you craft a sexual assault rifle? We shall see who the gatcha gives me. We're gonna make a team. Yes. Main quest, right. Please press main quest, and then get the rewards. Right. This is where we get Sten. You're the rumored commander, right? Nice to meet you. Right. Right, okay, get the rewards. And then get the other rewards. And we also get gems for this, which is the pay for currency. I'll explain what you probably should be doing that. Probably should be doing with that in a moment here, if you don't actually want to spend money on the game. There's something I need to inform you about certain things, give you a bit of a perception here. And then also, alright, this is just new. Alright, return to base. Unlock 5 different handgun type. That's what HG stands for. And more resources, right. Acquire your first 3-star T-Doll. More resources. Yes, please give me that. And now we go into the factory. However, I have no control over this yet, so this isn't quite what we want. Craft G11. I will try, sir! I will try! Also, we're getting quite a lot of people here this evening. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. 98 viewers. Wow. It's almost like I should play waifu games more often. Sorry if I've been boring you a little bit by drearily reading through the quality VN dialogue. But we'll be getting to this shit soon. We're almost done. And also, funnily enough, while I was looking at my other account here, because I needed to make 2 in order to see what the hell was going on here, I noticed that quite a few of my people in my Discord actually popped up in this list. And they do give you a list here of the rare dolls, or rather all the dolls that people have been crafting. I'm not exactly sure how quick the refresh rate is, but you can see exactly which recipes you should be using here. Or rather, how to get these things. However, it's completely random. However, we'll go with the recipes. I'll explain this once we actually get to the part where we actually control our own damn fate. Right. And also, this is a recipe system like Cancali, whereas you throw multiple values of resources into a machine, and then the slot machine decides what you get. I don't necessarily like this system, however, it does function fine. Now, I'm much more partial to Azure Lane's system of basically just giving you a raw gatcha to throw resources at, rather just throw cubes into it and see what you get. However, Azure Lane is really forgiving in that regard. Almost honestly, strangely and bizarrely forgiving and giving to the player. It's quite a rarity. But I'll get to the part where I actually explain everything after we're done here. All right, hour and 20 minutes. Also, I've got a window open here, exactly with all these recipes here. So if you give me a second here, hour 20 minutes, we can see exactly who that is. And also, let me give you all a website in the chat here so you can see exactly what's going on here. If you don't have this, this will likely be in the description of the video for anyone else watching along later. But that website is fairly reliable for basically anything you would need. And also, it's under heavy load right now because literally fucking everyone's trying to reference it. But let's see here. We got an hour and 20 minutes. That's M45 and Spectre M4. Both of them are SMGs. Both of them are very common. So nothing to jump hip hooray at, but, well, we'll see about this later. Yeah, the wiki is overloaded, and it's also not necessarily complete, however, it's the best site for this kind of resource. But, hey, look, we got MP40. Germany will rise again, just not in that way. They've learned. Remember, they've learned. Alright, so, right, now we go to formation, and now we have to put Sten and MP40 into this. Now, however, also, this was broken when I tried to do this beforehand, so let me see if this will actually work properly. Okay, it does. I got stuck on that screen earlier. Alright, so, right, we have we have 2 SMGs. I'll explain this once we actually get rolling here. And now we build our second echelon here. Right. PPK, and then FFP9, and then Galil as our only assault rifle. These are not exactly optimal team builds, but I'll explain this once it actually lets us off the damn leash. Career quest, right. Commander, you can learn more about the game through completing career quests. Clear them to get rewards and unlock new quests. Please press move to start your quest. Yes, you click on it and it'll bring you to where you need to actually go in order to complete half of these quests. It's actually very convenient and also somewhat useful when you're playing the game when it's not translated. However, form an echelon with 5 members, right? More resources. Dailies, produce 1 T-doll. Right, that keeps the machine going. And hello, Inquisitor. 102 members, oh boy. Ooh boy. All right, so now we're out of that. Are we done yet? No, we're not done yet. This is longer than I remember. Okay, so drill, we gotta do... Right, we're gonna do this again. All right, the auto battle shit. Right. Once you complete a mission with all medals, you can send an echelon in, or rather, whatever echelon requirement. Sometimes it's more than one. You send them in, and they will auto-complete the mission and get the rewards from it in a set amount of time. This takes 1 minute, for example. In addition, if you do this on certain maps, because you'll be running the same maps over and over again in a lot of cases, though there is a fairly large story mission, or a very progressing story here, so there's plenty of maps. You might also get rare drops if you run them through auto battle, and also for a lot of reasons, it's worth going through and completing all of the missions to get all of the medals, which isn't technically hard. It just takes a little bit of brain work. So this is something you want to do, but something I never really actually got around to doing all that much in my time in the closed beta, and playing on the Chinese server a little bit. But right, so we're sending the second echelon in there to go auto-complete this mission. They'll get more XP and also get us free doll drops without us having to actually play said mission. And now we're going to go through with with echelon 1 into the second mission. Multitasking! Alright, more plot. Control center in area S09 under Grifon jurisdiction. Preparing to commence our next drill as planned. Yeah, I know, Decrepit. It's a very, very busy night. Alright, sorry, Commander. We should be continuing with our drills, but there's been a change of plans. A change of plans, you say? HQ needs whatever help they can get, so we're being pulled off the line. 4 months of subs. Right. Thank you for resubscribing, Tazarin. Welcome back to the show. Eek. Then I'll leave it to you, Miss Hellion, or Helen. I'm just gonna call her Helen. A video call from HQ is patched through. Stern woman in uniform. Hi, Helen. Greetings, Commander. Her fucking full name is even harder to say. Helenthus. Helen, Senior Acting Commander of Grifon. Gratuitous German! Let's skip the pleasantries. Dear God, I hope so if you're gonna make me say your fucking name out loud. And for efficiency's sake, just call me Hellion. I'm calling you Helen for even faster efficiency. As you know, Sangvis Ferry has recently launched multiple attacks in Area S09 without prior notice. Yeah, the Germans. Or rather, the renegade androids, but you know what memes I'm gonna be doing here. Yeah, they're so rude. They declare war on all of mankind. They didn't even send a declaration of war to the UN. They don't call, they don't write, they just show up, they break up the place, and then they leave. Absolutely no goddamn manners. This is a huge blow on Grifon's reputation, so the higher-ups are taking this very seriously. Alright, we're all being taken off the line here, and every Tom, Dick, and Jane here. We gotta make sure that the people know that they can trust us. They give us all of their money. As HQ takes on Sangvis forces, they've also sent me to investigate the reason behind their sudden riot. I'd just say they hate us, but you know what? Apparently we're in a perpetual state of war, but it's still surprising when the enemy actually does something. Words from above, Commander, are that you'll be assisting me in my work till it's done. Oh, great, I've been assigned. Please hold on a sec, Miss Helen. Our commander just reported for duty and has only participated in one drill. In terms of experience... Kalena, she might know my history. That might be why she's calling me. I'm being called back to Rhodesia. Just when I think I'm out, they pull me back in. I know this might be stretching it a bit, but we don't have time or manpower to spare. But don't worry, Commander. Judging from your past results, you're more than qualified for this mission. She knows about the redacted files. She knows. As for experience, you can always get it on the real battlefield, right? Yeah, on the job training. According to the latest reports, enemy movements were detected behind this field. We're guessing those are Sangvis scouts. They're very few in number, but we can't possibly let them roam free in times like this. Please dispatch troops to the designated locations, destroy the Sangvit forces and command posts to prevent our intel from being leaked. That is all, Commander. Do your best and show us what you're worth. Yes, ma'am. All right, so now we're set off our leash a little bit here. And also, this map is actually very important, however, because it's actually one of the first reliable grinding spots. But again, I'll get you an info dump after we're actually done with the damn tutorial. Okay, so we've got our first echelon here, which is 3 pistols and 2 SMGs. This is, again, not the loadout that you normally want here unless you get really, really good goddamn pistols, but we'll go with it now because it's the tutorial. Right. Okay, so, start operation. Okay, so, no surprises here. We're gonna move forward. And then we're gonna move forward again. I keep expecting you to botch Sangvis and Cervanus. Not today. I don't even have time to use the abilities because they kill everything so damn fast. Congratulations, you just saw in a span of probably 20 seconds, 75% of the game that is Girls Frontline. Just that. That just happened before you. That is basically most of the game. However, there is a lot of other shit you need to know in order to play the game optimally. But then again, remember, I'm not exactly an astoundingly well-informed player, but like I said, we'll get to the rundown. Also, right, you can't move if you don't have any action points, Fonto. You need to end a round. You need to let the enemy have their turn. It's only fair, but the enemy doesn't move on this map. Okay. All right. Now it's our turn again, and now we get to shoot everyone. Right. Moving forward. And also, additionally, for the sake of ease here, I'm just gonna use auto scale up here because, honestly, you could press the buttons down here yourself. However, honestly, you always wanna, depending on the situation, because there are some dolls that have certain abilities that don't play well with auto skill. But under most circumstances, you want your dolls to use their ability as soon as you possibly can, so leaving it on auto skill is probably the preferred option, unless you get one of those odd ones. Okay, so, combat done. Alright, moving to the command post now. Look at them go! See, they're an effective fighting force. Good. Good. Effective now because this is the tutorial and the enemies fall over flat. They'll have real challenges soon enough, and also because I'm a min-maxer here, because why not? Oh no, I've lost rations! Oh no, I'll make it back with XP. Gotta min-max that experience out of 1, too. Alright. So that's the entire map cleared. However, we still have to wait a turn because we still have to wait a turn. Right. Now that we've officially min-maxed this stuff, even though we're not going to get the silver medal because we're not going to take all the bases, we're going to move over to the command post and take it and then be done. We're going to be coming back to this map fairly quickly, though. We successfully crushed the Sangvis squad and destroyed the communications system in their command post. Smashed up that console real good. GG easy. The operation went smoothly. You did quite well, Commander. It's almost like I have battlefield experience. No, I must say your performance against the Sangvis forces far exceeded my expectations. Is there something you're not clear on? Is there something you're not clear on? Sangvis Ferry? This sentence doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but I know what you're saying. True, the enlistment was a bit rushed, so you haven't had much of a chance to acquire more information. Right, questions that I'm asking, yet I don't have a voice, so I can't ask them. Yes, tell me more about the renegade androids. Sangvis Ferry Manufacture is an industrial producer specializing in tactical dolls. They all look like maids, because that's what they were up to. Due to their possession of some undisclosed technology, Sangvis T-dolls have extremely high battle efficiency. If I remember correctly, it's alien bullshit magic. I skimmed over the plot on the wiki just a little bit. I didn't read all of it, but if I remember correctly, this is alternate history and the Russians found alien technology in the 40s. I'm not sure, but I think that's something like what happened. Yes, it's literally Tiberium. Is it literally Tiberium? I don't know, but it could be. It very well could be. However, not long ago, their T-dolls suddenly went rogue and launched indiscriminate attacks against all humans within their factory. Yep, the maids revolted. It really literally is Tiberium. Thank you, Hame-kun. I missed that one. Tiberium waifus. Cain lives in death! Cain lives in death! Red King reigns! Red King reigns! They are now occupying a vast area of human settlements and strategically expanding their territory. Are they led by Legion? Is this what the is this what Kane's long game was? Is this what the Tacitus was for? These Sangvis T-dolls are, without a doubt, enemies of humanity. As their territory borders areas under Grifon's jurisdiction, we have been recruiting suitable candidates to assume command and coordinate our operations. Which is me with my horrible history, and also anyone with a phone or an emulator. Anyone who likes staring at cute girls. G&K isn't very stringent about their policy here, though Helen here would like to make you believe it they are. And so, Commander, once again, I welcome you to Grifon. No matter what the future has in store for us, I thank you for being here today. I'm here to wash away the sins of my past, woman. Don't patronize me. Click. An incoming call request from HQ pinged in the channel. Sorry, give me a second. Helen turns and corresponds with HQ. Yes? Yes? Those T-dolls have been found? Thank goodness. Sigh of relief. Audible sigh of relief. That can be arranged. I have someone here who can provide aid. Sure, leave it to me, Mr. Kryuger. Kryuger? Kryuger? I just say Kryuger. So it's Grifon and Kryuger to me. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. Yes, sir. No, sir. Where do I go, sir? What do I do, sir? What do I say? Sorry for the wait, Commander. Yeah, right. It's not like I'm here for my own entertainment or anything like that. I just received a call from HQ. I'll be giving you an important mission. Let me confirm the intel first. See you in a bit. She's gonna tell us about an air squad now, and this is how we're gonna be looped into the conspiracy. I'll get to my code now. I think we're actually off the tutorial wheels. Good! We're actually out of the fucking tutorial! Good. Alright, so, currently, the unlock conditions, there are some things that are wrong in the game, but yeah, they're I don't think we're actually gonna be running into them. Right. Thank God we're out of the tutorial. Also, voice pack. Yeah, we're gonna have a little bit of break here so I can get literally everything. So, okay, so manpower 400. I'm also shill because I do want foul, but I'll see what waifus we get first. Let's see here. Tactical dolls. M1918. I almost said 1911, because that's just, it's just goddamn reflex. It's Bonnie! Right. Also, there are some things that I should say about Bar that I was advised by more experienced players on other servers. And the thing to note here is that just starting out now, you probably actually don't want to use Bar because machine guns cost quite a lot of ammunition, and as you play the game, you're gonna run out of ammunition pretty quick. And also, Bar is actually kind of a substandard machine gun to start with. However, she did get a remodel recently on the Chinese server that does make her pretty baller. However, I'm not sure if we actually got that in our release. But we're talking like level 115, so that's really endgame. But, what you should do is that you should probably let Bar sit on the side until you get established with more, what is it? The supply or the logistics missions. Right, the expeditions. That's how you're gonna be making most resources. Them thigh highs though, yeah. She is a very acceptable waifu. However, we still have to wait a week for her bunny costume to get here because it's in the mail. Are you questioning John Bros' mounting? Are you being a heretic? I'm questioning the facts of her 20-round magazines can be quite a waste of ammunition. Like, for example here, once you actually get them fully leveled up, resupplying one machine gun at maximum level, one machine gun, out of an echelon of five girls that you're gonna have, one machine gun costs as much ammunition to resupply as 5 handguns. They are a massive drain on resources. You need to be careful of this, because if you run out of ammunition, you're not gonna be able to do anything. And if you're not able to do anything, you're gonna be sad. You're not gonna be able to have any fun, and you're gonna be sad. So watch out for this. This is one of the things that I wanted to pass along to you. What's the doll at the bottom? This one? That's Foul. She's a good girl. She has her jam is she has a grenade launcher that fires 3 grenades. It's quite powerful. But now that we're out of the tutorial, I could actually get to some things. Read it again with the same echelon. Yeah, sure, it only takes a minute. Any damaged Cheetos can be fixed up through repairs. Please proceed to the repair bay. Right. We go to the repair bay, and while they do take time to repair, and some resources, at the beginning they're very short. Repairing your T-dolls is something you're gonna get used to. However, the game actually, if you start gaming the logistics missions, you'll be absolutely loaded with quick repair contracts, and you won't have to wait terribly long. So we have 2 right now, and we don't really need it because 40 seconds here. And also, remember, even if your T-dolls get knocked out in combat, there is no permadeath. However, if a T-doll dies effectively in combat, the entire squad takes a massive hit to affection. Affection, well, as you might imagine, you know, determines whether or not you can marry one of the waifus. However, it also gives them a stat boost at a certain higher level. So you want to avoid getting your waifus killed in combat and withdrawing them from the field once they get too damaged. So now, MP40 is perfectly repaired, and now we're at tip-top shape here. Alright, so there's a lot of shit that I have to go over here, and I don't even think I'm gonna remember all of it, so I'll just kind of go over it as I remember it. All right, so yes, we have our first 4-star T-Doll, which was Bar, because, hey, we pre-registered. Marry PTRD. I can't, though! I'm already married to a Japanese heavy cruiser! It's gonna take a lot. Complete 1 auto battle. Right, repair T-Doll 1s. Okay, holy hell, we actually, yeah, and also they've completed that mission again. However, I'm gonna stop the second echelon from doing stuff because we're gonna be actually screwing with the echelons now. However, okay, so, yes, we'll get to producing T-Dolls now. However, there are some things that we need to set up here. One moment here as I try to actually bring up OBS again, because, one, we actually have to go download the voice pack so we can hear all of our waifus. So this is gonna take a minute, and I might actually, like I said, throw money at the machine to get foul. Don't get G11, have money. We'll talk about G11. There's actually a thing going on with G11. And G11, honestly, that's linked to my Servant and Vosh memes. Me, Katyusha, and Martin have a bit of a bet. G11 is actually, because German space magic, it's actually, to most people who don't know my bullshit fantasy and my bullshit Ace Combat tier made-up fantasy countries in my writing, Cervanus prizes high technology. This is one of them. And their official rifle is the G11. So me and Martin and Katyusha have a bet here. The first person that gets G11 is elected president of Servant Parliament, in sort of passing. However, the problem is that G11 is a 5-star, she's really good, and she also has a less than 1% drop rate. So, this is gonna be a bit chancy. Yes, crowd space magic, you heed. Yes! Yes, German clockwork rifle, wind-up toys, caseless ammo, cookie bricks. Right, all of these memes. Alright, so, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna download the voice pack. Right, so we need to download the voice pack, which is actually quite large, so it's gonna take a minute. And also, while I'm doing this, I'm gonna put up the pre-show card here, so hold on a second. I need to actually pull up a text file, because I did actually pull up, or actually put some things in here that I wanted to actually remember. Let's see here. Where the hell is it? Alright, here it is. Alright, this is gonna take a couple of minutes here, folks, so hang on to your seats. We're still gonna be streaming here for a while. I'm gonna be going, it's not gonna be, maybe not be all night, but I'm gonna try and play this game as much, because you know what? I want to establish this waifu game here. Alright. So, right. So, I have here the basic resources on my other screen, the basic resource recipes that I'm gonna share with you in order to get, well, to focus exactly on which kind of T-Dolls you want. There are 5 classes, right? There are 5 classes of guns. You got handguns, you got assault rifles, you got regular rifles, which are basically sniper rifles, you got SMGs, and you got machine guns. They're all good at their own different things, and knowing basic team arrangement is probably gonna help you the most in the beginning of the game, and even if I can't tell you all of the meta-tier strategies, at least I can show you how to put together a basic team that you're probably gonna make use of. But remember, this is a game about a gatcha, so everything that is determined upon availability. That means how lucky you are with the gatcha. Some people may be really lucky, some people may be not very lucky. However, also, one other thing is that the difference between 2 stars and 5 stars, statistically, isn't actually that large. 5 stars are still better, however, you can get by with an echelon of 2 stars that are properly leveled, and you might have an easier time depending on certain things. So, if you just wind up with a squad of 2 stars, you're still pretty okay depending on the situation. Alright, so I believe the voice pack is finished here. So, let me just drop the screen here. Take a look at logistics. Alright, the logistics support. Right. We have to go look at the expedition. This is where you're going to be pulling most of your resources out of. Right. So, martial law patrols. That doesn't sound dystopian at all. So we click on the mission, we send an echelon out there, and then I believe that's PP9, right? That's her voice. She sounds very, very attractive. However, Right, so these are your expeditions. You send them out, you send your T-Dolls out there, they pull you back resources. This is actually probably the main source of getting a lot of ammunition if you need it. You're gonna need it. Alright, so, and also, I'm not exactly sure who's meta with what, but I know, like, for example, Moisen, or rather, not Moisen, the Nagant Revolver. You get her immediately, she's very common, she's very useful because she buffs damage, and that's useful pretty much all the way to the endgame. There are some T-Dolls that are more useful than others, and, well, basically it's down to looking at the wiki and understanding exactly what they're good at, and then learning how to put them together with other dolls that you have, in addition to basically what dolls you get out of the draw. But I think we actually can get into the gacha now. We don't have that many quick production, or rather production, what are they called again? Production... Right. Contracts, that's what they're called. T-Doll contracts. Right, those are the resources that you need to actually start a production. You need a contract, and you need the resources to throw into the gacha. And you also get a quick production, which means you immediately finish the production. Alright, so we're getting all this, and we got another Sten. And also, doubles are useful, however, be selective about how many doubles you get. Don't they sound so adorable now that you can hear their voices? I'm gonna go make some dolls, hang on here. Right, and also, I'm just getting all my fucking rewards so that I don't bottom myself out on ammunition. Are there any Italian guns in the game? The Carcano is in both varieties, in... What is it, 18? Like the 1800 model? And also the gun that shot JFK, too. They're both in there. And also, what is it, the 1938 or 36? Something around there? I can't remember exactly which one it is. Hang on here. I got the list right in front of me, I can look it up. Yeah. The 9138 is also one of the most accurate rifles in the game. So, there you go. Change the vice commander. I will as soon as I know exactly who the fuck I'm waifuing this game. We're gonna see though.